So we got the engine off this Toro 22-inch recycler. So had the Kawasaki Fc150v on it. I'm going to show you what we did today on it. And so if you're interested, stay tuned. We'll get right into it. So we're back to part 3 on this Fc150v. We're getting ready to take the engine off, but first we need to do a couple of things. We need to get rid of the throttle cable here. Go ahead and get that disconnected. Just a Z-bend fits right in there like that. Tighten that back up so you don't lose it. I've got to drain the oil out of it. It doesn't run, so I can't warm the oil up. But we do want to take this dipstick out before we take the engine off so we don't risk breaking this. So we'll get that out of the way. Somebody has rigged up the flywheel brake where it stays released all the time. I'm just going to leave it like that because I'm not going to take the flywheel loose, but now would be a good time to break it free while you're still on the moor. It'll be a lot easier to do. But since we're just going to take the engine off, flip it upside down, and look at the rings and stuff, there's no need to even mess with that. In my opinion, you can do what you want on yours. So it's two ways to drain the oil on this. You can get you a socket and loosen this fitting up right here, or you can do like I'm going to do, is just dump it into the bucket here. Try not to make a mess. Just like so. So we'll let that drain and I'll get back with you in just a minute. Got the oil drained out, and like I told you yesterday, or last video, 1, 2, and 3 bolts to get this engine off. And not that hard. I just take the bottom ones out first, leave the top one in. Kind of holds the engine on for me. No big deal. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. It's been a hot one here. I think we're going to get some rain tomorrow though, finally. Maybe cool things off for a little while. Anyway, so it just moved. So what you're going to have to do is hold the engine on the back side while you get this top one out. Because you don't want it to fall if you can help it. Yeah. So the engine's loose, and come around here and pick her up, and you got your engine out. So then I'm going to take it. There's still going to be oil. There's still going to be oil in the crankcase. So I've got my trusty 5-gallon bucket, and I'm just going to flip her upside down and let the rest of it come on out. Kind of use this as an engine stand for now. And we're going to take the sump cover off next. So there's 7 screws that are 7 bolts that hold this on. 1, 2, 3. I left this one in because I wanted to point out that it's a long bolt. All the others are the same size. The one that goes through this oil filter housing is a long one. All the rest are short ones. So got those off all the way around. Then I'm going to put you back on the tripod and we'll pop this cover off. I just got my little rubber hammer, mallet, whatever you want to call it. Get you anything. Just be careful. You don't want to knock on it too hard, but just start tapping up all the way around and it should break loose. If it's stuck a little bit, you may have to get you a screwdriver and wedge it, pry on it a little bit, but this one seems to be coming off pretty good. Well, I say it will. Nothing holding it too much. I may have to. There we go. I was going to say, if you have some trouble, we're going to put a new seal in here anyway. But if you had some trouble, you might want to try sanding the crankshaft there to make it a little smoother. There's your governor right there, kind of like a Briggs governor. And on this particular model, you don't have to unhook the governor arm or anything. Pretty much just like a Briggs. So, I got that. And you can see in here, I guess you can. There's your cam, good old sturdy cam. So that's what it looks like inside, boys. You can see that oil is black. It hadn't been changed in a while. So the next thing to do would be to get the piston loose and out. And to do that, we would take these two bolts out right here and then pull the piston out from the front side. And when you do that, you want to be careful. Notice the orientation of the piston so when you go back to put it in. And also take note of your cam marks on here, where they are. I'm going to clean this up a little bit real quick and then try to show you that when we take it out. So that's how you get the sump cover off. And the next step will be getting the piston out, and we'll move on to part 4. So if you guys like this, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm sorry I'm having to do this in so many parts. It's just my phone, and I'm having to do everything on my phone, and I can't do long videos. So we'll move on to part 4, maybe tomorrow or the next day. But like I said, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already. Oh yeah, and I meant to tell you yesterday, DNR, small engine, DNR in real life, you may know him. He deleted his channel and started another channel. It's just called DNR. I think it's just DNR, plain old DNR, or DNR small engine. I'm not sure which one. I think it's just DNR. But it's got the same sticker. You'll notice the same logo. But please go back and get back on his channel and resubscribe to his channel. Let's get him some subscribers going. And I'll see you on the next one. Jungle Bob out.